Hello everyone, welcome to Dungeon Dwellers. We're a bunch of middle-aged D&D nerds who love rolling dice, causing chaos, and telling ridiculous stories with as little editing effort as humanly possible. Our campaign is a wild, homebrewed dungeon crawl full of danger, mystery, bad decisions, and a lot of adult humour. We're all about fun first, rules second, and embracing every hilarious disaster along the way. If you're into epic quests, chaotic good vibes, and a group that accepts, you're in the right place. So grab your dice, grab your snacks, and get ready for some basic audio-edited Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Welcome to Dungeon Dwellers. Let's roll.
Okay, what's with the face? The face. I can't be serious with the face. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dungeon Dwellers. Ignatius is just being Ignatius right now, John.
You know me.
How's everyone doing tonight? We ready to tackle this next level?
I'm ready to get tackled by this next level, yeah.
Right? I'm ready to die. I've never been so ready to die.
All we have to do is think our way through a door.
Okay.
That's right. All we got to do is put our collective brain power together. We are so very, very screwed.
Yeah, all our minds combined, we are a rock.
You're a rock with a face, okay? I love this group. I really do. I love all of you. And you guys have made your characters so AC'd that I have to hurt you in the real world. I can't hurt your character, so I gotta hurt you mentally.
The true psychic damage.
All right. Well, let's recap where we left off last session. Who remembers?
I died.
I killed a
remember
giant.
Mac and cheese, as usual, went through it without looking.
No, you're forgetting the good stuff. I killed a giant.
I believe you had help. There were some dwarves there.
Right. I still killed the giant. Now, granted, he did kill me back a couple of times.
Improv 2 weapon. Smash.
But at the end of the day...
Yes, at the end of the day, Mac and Cheese did deliver the final blow on the giant. He did have a lot of assistance from his 3 companions, because we're
all I'm
building
saying is I'm the
team.
one wearing his tooth now, so...
Okay. Well, after that, you guys wandered around a little more in the dungeon, and you found a symbol on the ground with the letter V, basically.
So my kid has this book, and it's called Don't Push the Button. Remind me to read it to Mac and Cheese sometime.
I don't know that book.
The moral of the story is, don't push the button.
Oh,
My takeaway is buttons are toys.
okay. So, Mac and Cheese was the first one again. He kicks down the door, he gets the giant, he pushes the button. And he got sucked out of existence. And left Ignatius and Phil behind. How did Elric get? You were standing next to Mac and Cheese, right?
Yes.
That's right. I was like, how did Mac and Cheese get you to go? That's right. You were within the vicinity.
Forcefully.
Yes.
Sucker.
For the record, I would just like to state that for anyone who's ever seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
Yes.
when they're all standing on the planet where it's freezing over the portals and they start jumping through, and Arthur is the last one standing there, and he's going back, forth, and just all that little anxious on his face.
Yeah.
That's basically how Phil was before you finally convinced him just to jump in there with you.
I could so see
Might
that.
as well jump.
Well, battered, beaten, burned, you guys teleport to this door, and in front of you, you do see the door. It's a massive stone door with a massive weeping face. Its mouth is slightly open, and it whispers the riddle to you. 1 answer opens me. 1 lie brings flame. The 3rd will whisper your true name. Speak your answer aloud, and beware what listens. It's a really ugly looking door too, because you can see the weeping face, and then above it has 3 more faces. And the faces are all doing different expressions, and below the face has a one word. You see a fiery, happy, smiling face. It's just grinning ear to ear, and below it says shadow. You also then see a face that is screaming in horror, like it is seeing something terrifying, and below it says silence. And then the last one is another weeping face, but just distraught and sad. And below that face says time. I believe you guys had discussed that instead of trying to crack the riddle, you would like to take a long rest, correct?
I
Yes.
definitely want a long rest. For sure.
If you do a long rest, it's like normal. I do need at least 3 shifts, 1, 2, 3, unless you guys just trust sleeping alone in the dungeon tunnel with no watch. Up to my player.
Seems safe to me.
If you guys will let me take first sleep, I'll take last watch.
Phil can take the first watch.
I'll take the second watch.
Elric?
There's only 3 watches, right?
Okay. He'll sleep through the entire thing.
No, I don't trust mac and cheese.
You'll wake up on the last watch. Got it. Okay. So, Phil, you said you're going to do first watch. Just go ahead and roll me a d20.
You know what? Tonight I'm going to trust my fate to the electric gods.
Ooh, that's decent. I like that. Okay. Your first watch, pretty simple, pretty easy. You don't hear anything. I will say, as you're sitting there, you're not really hearing anything. You're trying to focus, and you look at this door, and it has all the creepy faces, and you're just trying not to listen. But the face that is crying and had whispered out the riddle to you, you do hear the words repeating itself over and over. But when it would go silence in the few moments where it's just silent and it's not whispering anymore, you do hear what sounds like clicking. Like 2 gears clicking together, moving and functioning. And it's only like for a split second, and then the whisper starts again. But listening to it for your first watch, you figured out it's like the clicking of gears. Alright. But that is your watch, easy enough. Second watch would be Ignatius. You can wake him up as you please.
Make sure I'm unmuted. There we go. Phil will just simply walk over and place a hand on his brother's shoulder, give him a gentle shake.
My hand comes up and clasps his hand on my shoulder, and I look up all bleary-eyed.
It's your shift, brother.
Fine. And I sit up.
Bravo for acting. We are a podcast, so making noises is the best thing to do because they can't see your wonderful facial acting.
It's radio, buddy. You gotta
Yes.
remember.
But I'm doing
Can't
this
see your
because-
facials.
That's the reason I'm doing a podcast, because this face was made for radio.
Oh, stop.
Nah, not even.
I love you guys. All right. Anyways, that was my only way to get a little, from my boys. Anyways, Ignatius, roll me a d20.
Ooh. Nothing added to this D20,
Nope.
just raw.
You basically can see everything. You're all good. It's mostly to see what kind of night you have.
That is
Raw dog in
going
that
to be a
D20.
12 for
Okay.
that D20 raw dogged.
You're sitting there. You're listening. Nothing really interesting going on. You don't hear the clicking that Phil heard because you're just listening to that whisper over and over and over. It's just getting annoying. So you start looking up the stairs. And up the stairs, you can't see where the door is, but you hear it open and you hear it close very gently.
Oh,
And you keep watching. You keep
Just-
watching.
grab my maze.
And comes down this, just enough where you can see the light, are 2 little taloned feet.
Taloned feet?
Yes, like bird feet. Talons.
Oh, I put my heel of my boot on my brother's shoulder and I start jabbing him violently.
Phil, do you wake up?
Talon feet.
They are pretty small. Roughly maybe the size of my hand. It's big for a bird, but all you see is the feet. You don't see anything else from the shadow, because the shadow is covered from upward. No noise.
About how far away are they?
With the light and the way it is going up the stairs, they're roughly around. They're coming around the bend right here. So if you're coming down a stairwell
Coming
like
around
this,
the mountain, would you
they're coming
call?
around the bend, and I'd say they're about 25 feet away from you, almost 30, because it's upward at an angle.
I'm just gonna speak in a calm, projected voice. We're friendly.
We're friendly. That's what you hear back.
Okay.
I have a guess as to what this is. Can my character make the same guess, or do I need to make some sort of
Would
check?
your character know of this kind of creature from your backstory? If not, I'll let you roll. I'll go history on this, but it's going to be pretty high DC because they're not very common. Even though all our listeners pretty much know who this is or what this is.
Okay, so let's see what we get here.
Can I also roll history?
Sure. You're both awake. Okay, good. And then Ignatius?
Oh, where is it?
Which Phil rolled a 17, listener, sorry.
15.
You're more curious on the way they said it back. Sounded almost like you, so you're not sure what they are. But Phil, with your role, you remember hearing about a race of creatures that mimic and that they are just, ooh, McDonald's. Not sponsored. They're eating that for dinner, guys. Sorry. I mean, do you see how big these pupils are right now, guys? You can't show me food. Anyways, you've heard about these creatures that mimic people and that they're basically giant crows or giant, well, no, crows don't mimic. Giant ravens. They're giant ravens. And they're about the size of dwarves, but you're not picking up what the race is. But for our listeners, they all know it's a Kenku. But you do remember of this creature, this race.
So I'm standing behind Ignatius right now because he was stepping forward to call out, and hearing it called back, brother, I believe I heard tales once of a race of bird-like creatures that speak by mimicry. This might be one of them.
Muted.
A creature that mimics. Well, does it mimic with feeling or emotion behind that? Or is it just blank emotion, blank mimicry? It's okay. You can come out.
It's okay. Just say louder. You can come out.
Would you keep it down?
Maybe we have to keep saying more so it can mimic the right words?
Some of us already know you're out, Ignatius.
Some people already know you're out, Ignatius. From up the stairs.
Well, you know my name now. What's yours?
What's yours?
That makes sense. That was a dumb question.
Another step down. Now you can kind of see up the waist a little bit. You do see the black feathers coming out of what looks like a green cloak. The cloak goes about to their knees, and you can see their legs and a little bit of below the cloak with the tail feathers coming out, but they're not coming any closer after that.
We're just taking a long rest before trying to get through this door. You don't happen to know anything about this door, do you?
Door.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it too. I'm gonna try to take one of my rations and crumble it up and just toss it out there, as you would.
For an animal?
I mean...
Okay. As soon as you throw something and it makes noise in the hallway that's not words, it does scamper up the stairs.
It's just food. It's just food. It's just food.
You hear the door open and then the door close.
Damn it.
I believe Mac and Cheese is still asleep, just kind of rolled away. Elric, did you wake fully or did you just yell at them to be quiet?
Only enough to yell at them.
Okay. Phil, so you are awake during second watch. Do you go right back to bed?
After listening for a minute or two to make sure that the door doesn't open again, Phil would return to his sleep.
5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes.
But before 10 minutes and 5 minutes go by, I just want to... Can I peek out the door and see if I see anything?
You want to go up the stairs and look in the door?
Yeah, I want to see... Okay. I just want to peek.
Thanks, buddy.
So you go to open the door, and it's locked.
The upstairs door is locked. Oh, okay. Nice.
But when you feel it and you're jiggling the handle, you realize it's locked because it only unlocks from the inside when you're leaving. So when you guys, all the other dungeon doors where you had to unlock it from the inside to get to the hallway. It seems that once you've opened the door from 4 to 5, you get locked in this hallway unless someone lets you out on the other side.
Kinku, no.
The door was shut softly. You kind of basically pick up the door was shut softly because he didn't let it close fully so that he knew to go back.
I see.
But when he ran, you guys heard the door actually shut and there was a click. So you guys are now virtually locked in the hallway unless another group comes and opens the door. But that's what you learn on your second watch.
I go back to sleep. I wake up, mac and cheese, and I briefly tell him about, like, there was somebody who came in, and I think I scared them away. I was trying to be friendly, but apparently we're locked down here now. So
it's the beard.
Maybe
and also your general surly demeanor, and the big weapons, and the whole holy look.
Look, this holy look is the truth. I worship. Death is the thing. It happens to everybody.
Right. It's just also a little scary to people.
Why be scared about death when it's inevitable and you're returning home?
Look, doll, and I caress his cheek. You ain't gotta convince me. I'm just letting you know. Maybe a flower in your hair or something. Maybe kind of make death a little easier to take. I mean, people don't.
Yeah.
People don't.
Maybe you should tell them some story about going home to a place in the clouds, harps and angels, that kind of thing, to make death easier to swallow.
The fear of the end is always is what keeps people scared of death.
And that's how we got canceled, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just sitting here like, oh god, no.
No, we got canceled because I said.
So maybe, I don't know. I'm not telling you to change your whole look or anything, because why would I do that? Always stay true to yourself and what you believe in, but it doesn't always have to be so heavy. I mean, your enemies will be afraid of you anyway. What would be wrong with a nice Hawaiian shirt or something?
I can paint on my shield death, but it's okay.
Do it in rainbows.
There we go.
I mean, live until you die.
Ooh, that's not bad. I like that. Well, anyway.
That way, maybe people won't be so afraid of you when you speak.
That's fair.
Good night, Ignatius. Sleep tight. We'll most likely kill you in the morning.
You get some good sleep, Bubby. I'll take care of you.
See? The presence of death makes it a lot more difficult.
No, it's...
So, Ignatius just rolls away from
That was the strangest nighttime story I've ever told anyone.
Because you're both up, go ahead and both of you roll me d20s. To see what kind of night you guys have. Because I'll put them together.
Dose.
That was a big old 2. Awesome.
3.
And then that's a 3.
Oh god, we're gonna die.
So you're not gonna die.
Yet.
Not yet. I will say this, while you guys are there, you're in the hallway, and you do hear the door open and then close, but it doesn't fully close.
Behind us?
Up the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Basically. Yeah. And then there's no other sound.
I would like to attempt to hide.
You would bury yourself under Ignatius and Phil.
I mean, in the shadows.
I know, but that's the first thing I thought. It was like he laid down.
My arm reaches
shield.
up and brings him closer, like I'm snuggling.
Yeah.
That better be his mace.
You are the tall dad here. Everyone else is really short. You got 3 toddlers. Okay.
I'm going to go stand in front of the door.
So you're going up the stairs? Or are you going to stand in front of the door that's whispering?
The door that's whispering.
Okay.
Because I'm not really 100% concerned about what's coming behind me. I don't know why, but...
You just hear the whisper over and over, over and over, over and over. You're about the same height as the mouth, so it's right in your ear. Whisper over and over, over and over. Gordon, you slip into shadows easy enough. You wait a moment. There's no noise. Wait another moment. There's no noise. And then all of a sudden you hear the small tinkling of a glass bottle coming down the stairs. And then eventually this glass bottle rolls down. And do you stop it before it hits Ignatius and Phil? on laying on the stairs sleeping?
Yeah, if I hear a tinkling bottle, I'm gonna turn around and try to catch it.
So you see it coming down the stairs. Go ahead and roll me I will let you choose athletics or acrobatics as you tell me how you're gonna grab the bottle off the stairs.
Okay.
Athletics would be like strengthy.
And also I get advantage to athletics checks, so I'll take an athletics.
Right.
But I'm gonna wait for it to just crest the stair and just like scoop it up, like a little baseball, just like whoop, not putting any undue pressure on it or anything. Just let it fall into my gloved hand and I'll pick it up.
All right, roll athletics. Let's see how that goes. Yeah.
Apparently rolled a natural 20.
Okay. Mark that down.
For a 23.
All right, perfect. It rolls into your hand, lands into your hand, and it's this weird looking vial. And you're looking at it and you stare at it for a moment, and inside the vial, it's moving. There's no tag, there's nothing written on it, it's just a clear vial in your hand, and you look and the liquid keeps moving and swirling, and then all of a sudden you see inside of the vial an eyeball, and another eyeball. And they're swirling around inside this vial, and then they stop and look at you.
And I throw just out of reaction, I throw the thing as hard as I can back up the stairs. This belongs to you!
Roll me, I guess, strength, because it's not unless you're aiming for something, you can do unarmed strike, I guess.
No, I'm just aiming for the top of the stairs.
Okay, strength. Roll me a strength. I really want you to get a 1.
Does a 3 equaling a 9 equal? Because I can't roll ones, remember?
No, that's true. So you lob this thing, and you think it's going to go far, but you literally lob it. It goes up and comes down. It's a good 20 feet away from you.
May I attempt to use my mage hand to catch it?
I will allow it at disadvantage.
All right.
Because it is a mage hand, and it's not meant to, like, baseball catch. But I will allow it because it's fun.
Acrobatics?
Yep, at disadvantage.
14?
Yeah. So he just lobs this thing, and it's supposed to go straight, but it just goes up, and it's arching down. Your mage hand grabs it, and it bumps into the stair, and making your mage hand poof out of existence, but it makes the bottle just land on the stairs and doesn't smash.
Let's not go throwing strange things.
Okay.
Do you go pick
it
up
looked at me. It looked at me.
Sure it did, buddy. Sure it did.
See if it doesn't look at you.
I would like to go up the stairs and pick up the bottle.
As you go up the stairs, you hear the sound of like little claw feet scattering up and the door opening and slamming shut. And you pick up the bottle.
That seems fine.
You pick up the bottle, and just like mac and cheese, you see the swirling liquid inside. And then eventually there's an eye. And then there's another eye, and it's looking at you.
Hello?
Oh, what? What's it doing?
It blinks.
It's blinking.
It's looking at you. You know it'll want to eat you.
But it's in a bottle, which is why we don't break the bottle.
Last I checked, mimics could be bottles.
I mean, yeah, he's not wrong there, but no, it's not a mimic.
I walk down and I turn him around and I point at the giant door full of faces. If I've ever seen a mimic, it's this thing.
It's pretty creepy looking.
I don't think it's a mimic.
And I don't think this is a mimic.
I think the big face forgot its name.
Fantastic.
I say in my sleep, we're inside a giant mimic.
It's okay. Death comes for us all. And I just stroke his hair a little bit.
Death, yeah.
That kid is seriously creepy.
Not as big as Tiamat, though.
No arguments, but I've only just met him.
Oh, I've met him on a few occasions.
Okay, I'd like to hold on to the bottle, and you and I are going to sit quietly, not touch the door, not break the bottle, and wait for everyone else to wake up. How's that sound?
What if we solve the door?
Then, I'll tell you what, you put a pin in that, and when everyone else is awake, we talk about it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, let's make sure everybody gets good sleep.
That way they don't die in their sleep. Aw, now he's going to have sweet dreams.
What kind of players do I have?
Fun ones.
Yes. All right. Some time goes by. Your watch is coming to an end. Ignatius and Phil, you guys eventually wake. Go ahead and mark off a ration, Ignatius, and a second ration for the morning, unless you're going to eat the one on the ground.
Totally gonna eat the one on the ground.
Well, then you would save you with a ration.
What? I'm
then...
not gonna let it go to waste as everybody stares at me.
Before we go to bed, could I have cast Goodberry?
Roll me a d20. And if you get over 18, yes.
15.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, guys. Breakfast is on me. Save your rations, and I'll cast Goodberry in the morning.
All right. So, you wake up. Everyone had a nice long rest. You do see the door in front of you. You also have a new bottle, if Elric shares it.
I don't know what happened with you guys in the night, but someone threw this at us, and
what the?
Before anyone gets excited, it has eyes and it will look at you.
Is this from the Kinku? And I just wave at it.
What's a Kinku?
There was we think a Kinku last night who came downstairs, and I threw them some ration, but I think I scared him away. And if this is sent down the stairs to see if we're still here or not, or something like that, I don't know.
I look at it. Are you from a Kinku? Blink once for yes, twice for no. Are you from the Kinku?
Frog blink. And if you don't know what that is, listeners, it's when it does the slow blink, like one eye open, one eye closed, then open the other one. I can't do it.
I take it that means yes. It's from the Kinku.
I'm sorry,
do you want us to let you out of the bottle?
Blink.
Are you going to try and kill us when we do?
Blink.
Well, he's staying in there.
Well, ask it if it wants to stay in the bottle.
Do you want to stay in the bottle?
Blink.
Do you understand anything I am saying?
Blink.
Lizard blink.
Yeah, lizard blink. Bloop, bloop.
Okay, I'm detecting no sign of intelligent life.
Or a healthy dose of sarcasm.
You will notice that the top does have just a small cork in the vial, nothing twisted
It's
on.
in really good company then.
It's like a loose cork? Huh.
Okay, what happens if we pour this into the mouth?
Well, if I was a door, I'd be very upset about it.
When do you think the last time this door had anything to drink was?
Never.
I'd be pretty thirsty if I was the door.
Can we put that on a t-shirt?
If there's one thing I've learned around here, you might want to ask permission first, you know?
I'm starting by talking to you guys about it.
Consent is sexy.
Okay, but if we ask the door if it consents to it, it might explode.
It might explode.
Well,
anyway.
I think the only thing that'll make it light on fire, and I run my finger underneath it, says one lie brings flame. So don't lie to the door. Be truthful in everything you say. Don't try to pull wool over its eyes, you know?
Yeah.
May I ask the door a question I asked to the group?
You can try.
Group, do you mind?
Ask the door.
Well, when it kills us, I want to be able to be not responsible for it.
You know how I feel about that.
We got your back,
Okay,
buddy.
door. Are you thirsty?
So, you ask this question.
I'm staying by the stairs.
And nothing happens. There's no sound. The whisper comes out again. One answer opens me. One lie brings flame. The third will whisper your true name. Speak your answer aloud and beware what listens.
We have something listening.
Have you tried singing to it?
I can honestly say no.
Good, because lies are bad to that door. Everybody really. Yeah.
I'm going to walk up to the door and I'm going to say, you know, it looks like I'm addressing the giant face that I'm mouth to face with. You know, it looks like every part of you has a name already. Your happy-go-lucky chum, he's Shadow. He gets to be sneaky. He gets to see everything from his own point of view. Your friend screaming in silence, he knows nobody's going to hear him. And the old man on time, well, time has that effect on all of us. But you don't have a name. And whereas my name, my name's Mac and Cheese. And that's who I really am. So I think Your name is loss or sorrow, and that's my answer.
As you say that, you do hear the whispering stop. There's no sound. And after a moment, the floor starts to rumble. You feel that the door up top does open and the floors are rumbling. I need everyone to do a dexterity saving throw as you are now sliding on the stairs into the now open mouth of the face.
I need to
figure out a 13.
Ooh,
14.
16.
That's 7.
Yep. All right. So everybody but Phil, you're sliding normally on your butt. That way, Phil turned around as the stairs were starting to change, and you're going down backwards. And so you're on your belly this way, everyone else is on their butt, and you're going backwards. So it's just like a really bumpy ride for you, just as you're going down into the stairs. You don't get hurt, but you are the last one to leave the mouth as it starts to close as you guys shoot out into this level. And you have made it to level 5.
Woo!
At level 5.
Ignatius, put your hands in the air!
This is so fun! Yeah!
I'm just holding onto a bottle, trying not to spill it!
So you're still holding the bottle. Good. There. You get there, and you get down these stairs as a slide, and you enter in, and it takes you a minute, and everything seems to have shifted a little. You stand and you look around. You stand there and you look around, and you realize you're in a city. And
Did I answer it right?
And you're
That's right. I was sure we were going to die.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
You are in a city, and this city has life. There's movement around you, and it takes you a minute, and you stand, and you realize you're in a city in the middle of a dungeon with no natural light or anything like that, but there is light here, and there are trees growing, and there are animals and plants and creatures down here in this city, but it's not a very big room for a city, you would think. And you pay attention, and you focus, and eventually you do see that everything here is made with metal and gears and steel. And there's just a bunch of Warforges all around you. Some of you have never seen a Warforge, but you've heard the stories of walking metal men that, when looked at, there's no meat or bones underneath. It's just all metal. And most people don't believe they have a soul either. But these walking mechanical men are just walking around. They don't even notice you. You are blips in their existence as they're just walking around doing their normal thing. But you do see them everywhere. Yep, I want
to touch one and say, "Excuse me, my good sir, where are we?"
They walk right past you. Like, they push past you. Like, they can't see you, but you can see them. They're physically there. You're touching them. And you kind of get shoved a little as it just barrels past you, going and doing its job. But they're everywhere. They're just going about their day. You see in the dead center of this room, which is the city, but think Comic-Con. It's not big enough to be a city, but it's big enough for people to build houses in and live in, like they do at their little booths. So, but in the dead center, there is a clock on the ground. And you guys have heard of clocks, but they're not very common and hard to make. And so most people rely on sundials or magic to let them know what time of day it is. But this clock is in the dead center of the city, and you notice the hand is clicking. But it's not clicking far. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and clicks back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then goes back. It's like it's a broken clock, and everyone else just keeps going about their day. What would you like to do?
I point at it and I go, "Is that a Glock? I've heard about those."
You mean the Glockenspiel?
Yeah, like a Glock, like, you know.
Like a thing
the
that
things
does
that
something?
the gnomes make music with?
I think it's like a thing that, like, something to do with time? Like, it's your time, or I don't know. I just heard about, like, mechanical Glocks before. Kind of wanted a Glock.
Well, if we... Oh, let's go look at the Glock.
Let's go look at the Glock. Let's get closer. We approach the Glock.
That is a big block.
Listeners, I promise I said clock. Anyway,
I don't know what it is. That's what
know.
I heard.
I understand, but for my listeners.
Oh, they know.
Are you sure it's not called a block? Because
a block? I mean, it could be a block. A block, maybe.
Because
No,
that's like
block
a city.
seems right.
Like a city block, It's like the
like,
whole city seems to run on this block.
Yeah.
Oh, like this is a big block.
Right. Yeah. So maybe if we could unblock it, it might become a working block or Glock or something. I don't know. It might do something.
Block?
Unblock the Glock.
Unblock the Glock.
As Mac and Cheese is doing his rambling, you guys do see it goes 5, back to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to the top.
So apparently it gets stuck like right about here. So one might say it's getting Glock blocked.
Can you force the Glock?
I mean, I have found in my life you never want to force the Glock. You maybe want to.
That lovely girl from the bar, Shelly. I bet she knows her way around a big Glock.
Shelly could force my Glock anytime,
as long as she has consent.
Like I said, she has consent.
Roll me a perception.
Who?
Phil. He's the only one not participating in the conversation. He's like, oh God, these people.
He said death comes for us all, but not soon enough for most.
17.
Perfect. Okay, so as they're having this conversation, focusing on the clock, you kind of glance around and you do notice that everyone is in rotation. They're doing the thing. They're going about their business. Like everyday thing, like they're on a track of some sort. But you do notice someone, I wouldn't say acting different, but they seem to have, let's say, free will as they're wandering through the alleyways next to you guys, not really paying attention to you as they're picking up small pieces of metal circles with little notches on them. And you do see her, and she's not made of metal. She seems to be made of porcelain, like a teacup.
Oh, pretty.
And has gold etchings all over her and just white body with gold etchings everywhere. Pretty. Yeah, she's a very pretty Warforged, but she's not made of metal. She's made of porcelain and has bright glowing gold eyes to match the gold filigree all over her. That's etched
how tall would you say she is?
She is at least 5'8", 5'9". But that you do notice that, Phil, as they're murmuring and talking about the Glock.
Okay, noticing that. Let's see. I see Mac and Cheese is nearby. So Phil would tap him on the shoulder and point over. That one looks different from all the others.
But you do see her over here, Mac. And she's just picking up these little things and she's pocketing them and she's wandering around. Eventually, she moves over around the building and then goes into this one right here. Doesn't really take notice of you and just goes inside the building.
Wow, talk about a porcelain princess.
I wonder if that big, beautiful woman would know her way around a clock.
I mean, let's go find out, Well, you're kind of a handsome guy. I'm going to sit here and try to get this. I'm going to try to get this Glock unstuck. You go talk to her.
Ignatius, shall we go talk to the white lady?
Absolutely.
I think Mac wants to stay here and work on his Glock.
Won't be the first time I've been left alone with my Glock in my hands.
Phil, are you going to stay here and watch him with his Glock, or would you like to come talk to the ladies with us?
Perhaps I'll assist Mac and Cheese trying to unstuck this mechanism.
Okay. So you guys separate for a moment.
We split the party!
Yeah, you did. So what we're going to do is I'm going to flip a coin. Who gets to go first? Let's see. Flip a coin. Roll, you stupid thingy. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go with Mac and Cheese and Phil first, and then we'll go to Ignatius and Elric, and we'll keep bouncing back and forth. But first, Mac and Cheese and Phil, you're left with this clock on the ground, and it keeps doing the 5 seconds and then back, 5 seconds and then back. You do notice that it's finely carved, brass, big, and there seems to be like a faint magical hum to it. As you fiddle with it, like, maybe try to stop the thing from going back or even trying to push it forward, you've realized that The strength you would need to stop this clock may be more immense than you can provide right now.
So I'm gonna start looking for because obviously there's some kind of gears or something driving this thing. So I'm gonna start looking for an access panel, maybe, to get underneath it and to where I figure all the gears would be.
Roll me an
That's what
investigation.
that's what Phil would also first be looking for.
Okay.
Just looking at it, determining that it seems to be some sort of mechanism of some sort, would look for a way to access it.
A 13.
Okay. Phil, go ahead and roll an investigation as well as you guys are looking around. Mac, you're realizing with your investigation that it's sealed shut. There doesn't seem to be a panel that you can find, Mac. Phil, you will also come to the conclusion that it's sealed shut and that the panel is not near here. What it seems to be is you can see around the map there are these gears. And they're big gears on the ground. And they look like they need to be turned because each one they go like this, it starts to turn and then gets stuck and goes back. And something's keeping the gears from fully turning. And there is a total of 5 of them.
Oh, okay.
So while you guys ponder that, Elric and Ignatius, you guys go into the shop and you see the porcelain Warforged there. And once you come into the shop, that's when she notices you and pays attention to you, realizing something is out of order, and looks and turns and stares at you, and looks, and finally says, "How did you get here?"
That's a great question.
We were eaten by the giant mouth.
Yeah, pretty much. How did you get here?
I was born here.
Where is here, by the way?
This is Clockwork Manor. It's been here forever.
Clockwork Manor?
Clock.
Work.
That
Manor.
doesn't sound right.
What's a clock? I mean, I know what a Glock is, but what's a clock?
I'm very confused.
Me too.
You're not a Warforged.
Nope.
Is that a type of clock?
No. It's like everyone outside. It's like me. We haven't had anyone here in this city for, well, I don't know how to tell you as long as... I know it's been over 1,000. Maybe 2,000 years? How did you get in here?
We already told you that.
We were in a dungeon, and there was this door with faces and a riddle, and Mac and Cheese was all truthful and shit, and the door swallowed us in a weird way, and then we were here. So I don't know.
She stares at you and basically says, "He doesn't control you, does he?"
Who's he?
The Dragon Lich, the king. And we're going to stop right there and take a nice quick break. All right.
That's not nice.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, listeners. We'll be right back. I got
Did
it to
you
record.
Say Dragon Lich King?
Dragon Lich King. What's
Dragon
that?
Lich? He's the one that made all of this. He made the city. He made the world.
Is he a good guy?
And is he here?
No.
With us right now?
He's not here. He's everywhere.
He's God?
I'm not sure who God is, but he is the person who made all of this. Made our city, made the dungeons.
Is there a way to return to the dungeon?
It counts. Which way are you trying to go?
At this point, I don't know.
We're open to suggestions at this point, really.
Well, I've never been able to go up.
But you've been down?
Yes.
What's down there?
First, let's figure something else out. What are you?
I'm a dwarf.
I am surprised.
I hit him with my elbow.
Human.
Okay. Well, whatever you guys are, why aren't how do I put this gently? What's that? And she just pokes your cheek. Why is it squishy?
So, can I make an intelligence roll real quick? Just for my own shits and giggles?
Sure.
Okay, that's going to be an 8. So let me explain this with an intelligence of an 8. Like, we're living machines.
I'm living.
I take like a small knife from my pocket and I kind of cut my palm and I bleed.
Do you guys often wound yourselves?
Do you bleed?
We excrete liquid when we get hurt, yes. What is bleed?
Bleed is the
Give her another example. Show her again.
I take my knife and I plunge it in an organic-based life form.
Organic. Okay. You mean like, and she points outside to a cow.
Yeah.
We grind that up.
Yeah.
And turn it into oil.
We grind it up and turn it into food. And we eat it with our mouths.
You eat your own flesh?
Just in case you were wondering, we are not made out of oil.
We're made out of this. This is their oil, I guess.
First, so you're like that, and you eat that.
Yeah. Tasty cow.
But what would happen if I eat you?
I don't know.
That's a fantastic question. We have a smaller friend outside. He's much more bite-sized. He's not. If you want to test this theory, he'd be the one to try it on.
She stares at you guys for a moment, and then we go back to Mac and Cheese and Phil.
Oh, damn.
You guys are outside working on your little clock. You found out about the little twisty-turnies.
The twisty-turnies?
I don't know what you want to call them. I call them twisty-turnies.
So Phil would like to head over to this smaller one to the west.
Okay.
To inspect it to see if there's anything that's physically blocking it, or if it looks like maybe it's rusted or corroded in some way.
Okay.
No, he's on to this one over here.
Okay, and you do the same.
And what did you want?
Investigation.
A store-bought 20.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. As you guys are looking around, you're focusing and you're figuring these things out. You realize that they don't look old. They don't look rusted. They don't look like there's anything blocking them physically. It seems to be like a sort of magic holding them in place, keeping it from fully turning.
Something magical keeping them in place?
Yeah, like there's a magical aura and presence around the gears keeping them from fully turning. But it also has a magical hum that makes the clock move. So you can see two conflicting magics flowing into each other, almost counter-spelling themselves. As you guys are there, you do realize this, though. After 15 minutes, they're inside talking. You guys are going outside. It's been roughly 15 minutes. The clock does stop going to 5 seconds and goes fully around, clicks at the top, like an hour. It basically does a full hour loop, stops at the top, and all of the Warforges freeze for a moment, reverse. It takes like 30 seconds for them to reverse backwards, and then it plays again.
So you said it feels like there are two magics countering each other.
Yes.
Is there a way that Phil would be able to use? Would Phil be able to determine which of these two effects that he's feeling is the countering effect?
Roll me an Arcana.
Damn.
13 isn't the worst. You focus and you're paying attention, and it takes you a little bit, and you realize that both magics are almost counteracting each other. Like every time let's say blue magic attacks, the purple magic counters again, and then as soon as the purple magic counters, the blue magic counters. Like it's just a continuous counter spell blocking each other, like it's frozen in time, and it's undecided which one will take hold. Like it's stuck in a time loop.
I suppose what I was getting to and what Phil's considering is, would he be able to target one of the effects on this gear with Dispel Magic?
You would realize that you could do that. It probably could work, but you would have to do it for every single gear at the same time, because all of them have the magic going, and it's all interweaved and connected.
Yeah. So having that thought, Phil will go ahead and start heading back towards the main clock.
Okay.
And waiting for the mac and cheese to show back up.
Did you want to do anything with your gear, Mac? Oh, did I lose him? We will give Mac a moment, and we'll go back to Ignatius and Elric.
In all seriousness, please don't eat us. We would die if you did that. I mean, that's okay for me, but that's like he doesn't like it, so he's scared.
I'm sorry. I don't believe we caught your name. I am Elric. This is
names.
Ignatius.
I'm Ignatius.
Myra.
Myra. That's a very pretty name. Tell me,
Myra. Cool.
what exactly was it you were picking up outside?
Pulls out of her pocket, and it's basically a cog, a round circle with little parts on it, and she says, they're falling apart, and so I pick up the pieces and I fix them.
The other Warforged?
Yes. The ones stuck in the loop.
Why are they stuck in the loop? What are they doing?
It's been like that for 2,000 years, ever since he passed.
Do you know what causes this loop?
It's because the king passed, and now we're stuck here.
The king.
No.
Okay, we gotta get this straight. Are we calling it a Draco Lich or a Draco Lich?
There was a king before the dragon.
Okay, cool.
And when he died, the dragon became the new king.
Okay. Was the king like you or like me?
She'll look a little sad, which is hard to do in her mechanical form. Her eyes dim a little, and will say, you could say we look similar.
Oh shit, are you like related?
She'll look at you and nod just gently.
Fuck, I'm sorry for using language in your grace, presence, whatever. Shit, I'm sorry.
You swear again.
Fuck.
God damn it, Ignatius.
I'm fucking trying. Jesus.
Who?
He doesn't exist in this world.
So, listen. Our friends are outside. This might go a whole lot easier if you'd like to come out and talk to them along with us. They're out there by that clock?
Yes.
Sounds strange. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we should let them alone for very long.
Yeah.
She will walk out of the shop slowly with you guys.
You're gonna love Phil. He's great at parties.
As we're walking, I apologize for the question, but the king, was he your husband, your father?
She'll look at you and basically say, I think I've answered enough personal questions today.
Well,
okay.
That seems fair.
Sure.
Why don't we find your friends and see what they're doing?
So, absolutely. What, just out of curiosity, quick synopsis. What's down deeper in the dungeon? If that's not a personal question.
I will find it. I will find out what I can tell you when I've met your other friends. I need to know if this is not just a huge joke, because it seems like a huge joke.
Okay, sure, yeah.
She'll walk out with you, and you guys realize that to her, she's a little mean, a little rude, but you're realizing it's because two random people are talking to her for the first time in 2,000 years. So she's doesn't have a lot of people skills. Yeah. But you do walk out, and Phil's walking to the clock. Mac is looking at a gear at the moment.
Well, this is my brother Phil. And I point over to Phil, and I'm like, "Yo!" And
that tasty-looking morsel over there is mac and cheese.
She'll look and nod, and looks at Phil and nods, and says, "So we're in a dungeon, obviously. This city used to be part of a bigger city. When our king passed, the dragon took over and brought all of us here into this room instead of our kingdom. I don't know what happened to the rest of it. Which mostly you guys would know just off the top of your head. There has never been a Warforged city kingdom that you've known about. And if you did, you'd have to be over 2,000 years old. It's kind of erased from history.
But you would very much like to be reunited with the rest of the city, yes?
Yes. if that would even be possible. Like I said, I've no way of getting out. I've gone up and it doesn't go up. So I'm trying to figure out how you guys got down here if I can't go up.
Does it just like dead end or?
She nods and walks you back to where you guys fell in, and you see is just a solid wall of stone. And it just goes straight up to the roof, and then there's the roof.
But you say you've been up?
No, I've never been up. I go down.
What's down there?
Why do you insist on going down? Obviously, there's nothing down. I need to go up.
So, where we're from, there's a dungeon that keeps going down and down and down. Nobody's ever been down to the bottom. We're trying to make it down to the bottom. And on our way down, we fell into here. So, for us, the intrigue is down. And for you, I guess the intrigue is up.
Well, I've gone down roughly 3 levels. When you get to the 3rd one, there's no point in continuing on.
Why not?
It's too cold for us to move.
Oh.
Well, if you go up, it gets really hot really quick. About, 2 more levels up?
Yeah, that's true.
Heat doesn't hurt.
Enough of it might.
So, one of the best things about being squishy is we don't do terrible in the cold. We could probably get past that. Maybe there's something down there that you don't know about. I mean, you've never been. Maybe the answer is down. You're muted. Never mind.
Oh,
nope,
sorry.
not now.
There we go. Look, I'm gonna tell you what's lower. Don't worry. That's not the issue. The issue is, if I tell you where to go, where's the guarantee you're gonna come back and show me how to get out?
I don't know how to get out. I'm just as lost as you are.
What is it you wish most?
To not be in this city anymore. To go home.
But you don't want to go down.
I can't go down. Once you've hit the 9th floor, I can't go.
What if we carried a fire behind you?
You want to carry a fire behind me.
Well, that way you could be warm and keep moving forward. And
she rubs her metaphorical like temples where they would be on a glass statue, basically. And she's like, "You're adorable. You're like a little meat cow. You're cute when you're born, and you're smart, and you're hopeful. But
and we taste good.
I will make note of that. But do you understand? I've tried for 2,000 years. You don't think I tried lighting a fire or holding a torch or literally walking?
And for 2,000 years, we are the first new people who have come to you. Therefore, we
you're not the
need
first.
to know what you know.
Whoa, Wiz.
This is new information. I feel like that should have been something you led off with.
Well, I'm going to lead off with all my secrets, but I don't want to hear this cocky attitude.
Pretty transparent with you.
Very. I mean, there's no cockiness. We have no clue.
It's been 2,000 years. You're not the first. You're just the loudest.
Oh, that's my fault.
That makes sense.
It's like every 600, maybe every 500 years, one of you squishy people get through. I watch. You ignore me. You go. And then you get down a few floors and I never see them again. You're the first ones to talk to me, though. So you got that.
Oh.
And we shall be the first ones to come back and talk to you again.
Look, I can tell you the next few floors. I can also tell you that it's all about surviving, and I don't think you're going to get the supplies you need. Not from this town. Unless you can drink oil. I mean, there's meat. You can eat the meat. But I think squishy people like you need something called water, right?
Yeah. You don't have any water?
No, water tends to rust us.
What about steam? You have any steam?
Well, the blacksmith uses a little bit of fire and water, and that makes some steam, but his water's not normal water.
The water may not be normal, but the steam.
How do I put this? Do you know what your body contains the most of?
Water.
And how do I get water out of a body?
Squishy squish?
Yeah.
So the water that they use is blood.
Your squishy squish, yes.
Okay, so what I'm saying is you heat the blood, the water's gonna turn to steam, and all the squishy squish stays behind. The water continues, and the vapor, right? I
Mac
heard
walks
that
up to this
somewhere.
macabre conversation and is like, how hot up are you for water?
Hey, this is mac and cheese.
Which Mir looks at you and nods.
How you doing?
He's the one I was telling you about.
Hopefully all good things.
All good things.
I mean, he said tasty.
So do we ever get figured out? Sorry, I had to disassociate there for a while. I was watching the pretty magics fight each other. Have we figured out how to make these cogs turn or what?
No,
So these things are still cog blocked?
they're lock blocked for show.
Oh,
Well,
by the way, this is called a clock.
Oh, clock blocked. Sorry.
You're-
For some reason, that sounds a lot closer to what I'm saying.
well, at least in terms of the gears, it appears that there's some sort of magical force that are countering each other, like two different spells
Yeah.
colliding with each other.
Hey, sister,
we-
you know anything about the magics and stuff affecting the clocks here?
She'll nod. It's the curse of the Dragon Lich King. Like I was
Curse of the
telling.
Dragon Lich King. Where's this scummy Lich King so we can decursify you people?
Couldn't tell you. Your friends here were telling me how you guys want to go flow the floors down, and that you'll come back if I tell you what the next few floors are.
I mean, if you want us to come back, I'm pretty sure we could come back and say hi.
She wants to leave. She's looking for a way out.
Oh,
And
you
we,
want
we
you
can't
want to
go up.
leave? Come on with us.
I can't go down. I have to go up. Down? There's nothing down there for me. You get to the 9th level, I freeze, and the only reason I was able to make it back is because I wasn't stupid enough to walk fully into the room.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Look, I'll
You
tell
want
you
out?
what the next few floors are.
Hang on a second. You want out?
Yes, I've been here for 2,000 years. I want to go home.
I tell you what. You tell us everything you know about the next couple of levels. How to get there, secrets that may be hidden, whatever, and I can get you out of here.
How?
You ever heard the term mutual trust between strangers?
No, but I've heard the saying, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me.
Right. Okay. So we're in a situation where we don't know each other very well, right? Right. And we don't want to upset one another by believing the worst about each other, but we also both weren't born yesterday. And we know that there are some people out there who have bad intentions for good people. Now, I want to believe that you are what you seem to be, which is a very pretty porcelain, nice machine person who just wants out of here. Now, I don't know if you're gonna change into something else or turn your body into porcelain daggers and eat me alive for the gushy insides. I don't know that. But I'd want to hope that you're who you seem to be. Just as I would want you to believe that I'm as honest as I'm telling you. But I need you to look in my face. I'm the one that got us through the door. I don't like telling lies. So I'm going to tell it like it is. I promise I have a way to get you to the surface. I just need you to promise me everything you tell me is, I need to know that I can trust you with your knowledge.
Roll me a persuasion.
13.
Okay. She's listening. She's taking in your words. She's looking around at the rest of the group, a little unsure. And it takes her a moment. And she looks at Mac and Cheese and says, "Are you the leader of the group?"
I always thought of us more as an autonomous collective.
Speaker for the group?
I run my mouth the most.
Second most.
She'll look and say, "Look, I've only gotten down to the 9th floor, and that's as far as I can tell you.
There's 4 floors more than we've ever been.
You're on level 5.
Right. We've never been to level 5 before.
The next floor is very sandy and very hot.
Sandy.
And it seems like it goes on forever. And you have to walk through this sun that never goes down. And there's these storms that pick up the sand and they throw it at you. And the only way to get through is to keep walking through the sand until you find the pillar. Once you find the pillar, you can make it down, but I feel like someone as squishy as you guys may die just trying to find the pillar. It took me 2 to 3 days in the desert.
Okay. So we got desert.
Desert.
And then the next one, I believe, is called the jungle.
Explains the want for the water.
The next one's a jungle. I think that's what you call it. It has big trees, lots of rain, vines, snakes bigger than me.
Mechano snakes? Like machine snakes?
Squishy snakes.
Okay,
Oh,
we're good with squishy snakes.
Yeah.
And then also snakes with legs. I don't know what you would call them. They look like snakes. They have the same kind of like skin, but they're tall. They have little arms, really tall, big heads.
Dinosaurs.
But they'll chase you down and take a chunk out of you.
Do they have feathers or they just like scaly?
I guess you would call it scaly.
Yeah, right. This scaly.
Once you get past that, you do get to just a room of all water, and then it has stepping stones on it, but you have to step on the right stones to get across, or it drops you into the water where it is infested with different kinds of water creatures.
Okay, so we go from needing a bit of a drink to having more than we could ever drink. Gotcha.
And then you get to the world I can't get on, and that's the number 9, and it's just ice.
So it's a bit cold.
A bit cold is putting it lightly. It's. I took a cow once, and he turned blue.
Oh, goodness.
How'd you get a cow past the dinosaurs?
I carried it.
Word.
Which, she is taller than you, and you're getting the sense that she has a built to her, but it maybe just the fact that she's a robot, she's really strong.
I bet you couldn't pick me up.
Very easily reaches down to the back and picks you up like a cat from the back of your scruff of your shirt and just lifts.
Okay, put me on your shoulder now.
And sets you back down. Just nope. Look, I've told you what I know.
I appreciate that. And that's all very, very good knowledge. Now, have you ever seen a guy walking through here that looks like a clown?
Like a clown?
Yeah, like this little gangly fella has stripy clothes on, has a mask, it changes faces.
Looks around. No, I wouldn't say that. I've seen, well, I think it's called a bird, but I'm not sure. About the same sizes and points to Ignatius, about the same size as that one.
I poke Ulrich and I'm like, let me see the thing. Give me the thing. Give me the thing. The thing.
Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Do you know this? Does this look familiar? And I hold the jar.
She'll look at it and she'll say, you have no clue what that is, do you?
No. What's that?
Holds out her hand. Can I see
give it to him? Yeah.
Pops the cork off. Pours out this gluey slime. It hits the ground. And this is my adorable little gift to my players. It pops into existence and looks like a balloon dog. Those like balloon poodles. And it's It's slimy. It has 2 eyeballs that are just really weird. And it starts running around in circles. And it goes to Ignatius and rubs against your clothes. And there's just like this acidic burn on your clothes. And it's eating away at your clothing, but it's just like rubbing against you and like it wants attention.
Okay. I'm gonna do something stupid, but I'm gonna do it. Okay.
You gonna pet the dog?
I'm going to cast protection from energy on myself real quick.
Okay.
And I'm gonna choose acid damage.
Okay.
So I have resistance to acid damage, and I'm gonna pet the dog.
Okay. It tingles and burns as you're petting it. And it calms down and it sits. And Mira will say, yeah, there's like that all over the jungle.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. It's a sweet dog. I'm good.
Never seen it in that form. Usually they look more like more teeth and bitey.
See, this one knows that we're good.
It goes over to Phil and it sits there and looks at him. Phil, love the dog. And it starts rubbing against you, Phil. Fred, his acid dog is rubbing against you. Okay.
Coffee, 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 coffee.
There we go.
Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat.
You're good.
So the acid dog is rubbing against me.
Yep. It got its love from Ignatius, and now it's like burning your pants away as it's rubbing against you.
Did watching my brother, when he did what he did it seem to help?
It basically made it so he can pet him, and it like tingles. It's like petting a hot light bulb. It hurts, but it ain't gonna do too much damage.
All right, so I look at the porcelain lady, and I was like, all right, that's really great information. So, how you get out of here is kind of it's kind of a give and take situation. I hold up my stone of returning, and I was like, I have this stone that'll call the people at the top, and they'll come get whoever's pushing the stone. The thing is that anything you've collected your whole time down here, you're gonna need to give to them.
I've only collected gears, and she pulls out all her gears.
That's the cost of doing business with them.
She holds out her hand for the stone.
I give her the stone.
She takes it, and she hands you a little notebook from her pocket. And basically, it's a little cheat sheet for the next 4 levels for you guys that I will type up for you.
Nice.
But
Thank you.
You have a little cheat sheet for the next 4 levels. Mira will look at all of you and say, I hope this works. And she pushes the stone, and almost instantaneously, like a shimmer goes around her, and she evaporates away.
Is the stone gone too?
Yep, it goes with her.
Damn.
Yeah.
But you have a cheat sheet for the next 4 floors. And
I figure, hey, we came down here to beat the damn thing. Let's beat it.
Hell yeah.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Don't ruin the dog. All right, well, she disappears. You guys do have the next 4 levels, and what we're going to do is I'm going to pause it here for the next session because I'm going to give you a level. Because Mac and Cheese figured out my goddamn riddle real quick. You guys all work together, and I'm very proud that you've gotten here.
Mac and Cheese spent the past 2 weeks figuring out your riddle.
And that
Mongo spent the last few weeks.
Yes. Well, because Mongo did his homework, you guys all got an A on your report.
Yeah! Group projects.
Group projects.
But you do get to go up a level. You do have a cheat sheet that I will type up for the next 4 levels, so you guys have a rough idea of how to get through them. And then we're going to say goodnight to our listeners, and we will see everyone back in 2 weeks.
We're going to be level 9.
You know you're not. Nice try, though.
Hard.
All right.
We're gonna level 6.
Yay.
No, level 7.
No, level 6.
We're level
7.
6 now.
Yeah, you should be 6 now.
Oh.
Mac and Cheese, have you been level 5?
Mac and Cheese has been level 5.
All right, well, everyone, so it's clear, listeners, level 7.
7.
All right.
Been...
All of you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.